I'm so hungry, dude. I literally can't wait any longer. I'm sure Chile is almost done. I will be done if maybe someone will stop complaining. I told you breakfast is important, but no. I got some crackers left for you. Don't eat them all though. Oh, would you like us to help with something? Sure, that will be nice. You two can start setting up the table. Okay. A table is never fully dressed without me. Hey guys, no beating in my house please. Do we need to help with the food? What? No, don't touch the food. It's a surprise. Now go sit down while I finish the rest. Woo! I'm done. Come sit at the table. Oh my god, you did all this? It looks so good. What can I say? It runs in the family. What are we waiting for? Let's dig in already. Hey, Ruru, can you help me with... I didn't expect you to come up with such a thing. I said it accidentally. Now, I should give you an identical nickname. No! Maybe Gege? Gigi? Stop! Or better, Gigi? Shut up! Okay, I'm in a good mood today, for now. Unfortunately for you, I already have a Russian to whom I have given such permission, so it's not fate. Nothing special. Ask Ras about it. I have nothing to tell. Once upon a time, there was a wonderful Berlinger with a wonderful fruit filling, and Ruslan wanted to cook it. I approve and supported. And when he cooked, we almost broke up. I respect all the ancestors of Russia, of course, but frankly, I wonder and don't quite understand why. After all the violent confrontations between us in history, he didn't even have any doubts about whether we were doing everything right. What did he find in me to keep dating? We all fought, but not all the time, right? There are many things that bound us together. Some external and internal reasons affects for such behavior. Even culture has an impact. We are countries and neighbors, and we have been such for many years, each in course of our long history. The past is in the past. History shall not affect our relationship if it is sincere. I tried to find him first, of course, but he didn't show up for a long time, and we only saw each other casually, though he still avoided me. He's so shy, and he was the first one to ask me out. I was beginning to think that Germany had lost interest in me after the merger and forgot all about it. And then one day, Jer himself came up to me, saying that he remembered the promise. I was happy. He was smiling. But even though his glasses, his gaze was so dead. Frankly, it was one of the rather complicated and confusing stage in our relationship. Russia, your dad doesn't love you. He hates you. No offense. Oh, did you find the toothpaste? Let's get one thing straight. I can brush my teeth by myself, okay? Mexico, how are you? Who are you? I'm Russia, your old friend. Don't you remember me? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember a certain Russia. Maybe you're getting the wrong person, because I really don't remember enough. Maybe you're talking about some of my brothers. Yes, if you want, I can tell them that you spoke to them. It's not that. I am talking to you, South. Once again, both sides come face to face. Many lives lost, and several friends fallen. I feel that will change everything, but not everything will be good. After all the damage is done, this can never be reversed. An empire is capable of leaving consequences in a country. With a single movement, you may lose your identity forever. But it may not turn out as expected. After all, no one knows the true power of a country beats, even if I have to hurt others time after the accident. Something wrong? Maybe you wanted white side after all. We can change if you... No, it's fine. It fits you better. I was just thinking. Well, then about... Can I ask you one question? Of course, if you're interested in something. How does it feel to live without the daily reproachful and hateful glances in your direction, without the poisonous words that are set aside, and among other things to exist, feeling the support of many and the love of many in your heart? How does it feel to be loved? What are you talking about? Really, Germany? What am I talking about? Wow! I promise it won't happen again. Apparently, daytime walks in plenty can be damaging. That one starts talking nonsense, don't you think? My only point is that such words are far from being some kind of nonsense. Which is why I am asking you to elaborate on your point. I cannot let this go unnoticed. I'm worried about that. Germany, seriously, I said those words came out accidentally, didn't I? By the way, it's your move now. Everything is alright. How can you call it alright? Or do you think I'm not able to understand it? What makes you think that? It's not the first time this has happened. Every time you mention something important, you either sweep it away and go on as if it had never happened, or you turn it into a joke. Why do you do this? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was such a big attraction for you. I'll try not to say things like that again. No, that's not what I meant. Why isn't it? Germany, I don't want you to worry or be annoyed by this kind of thing. No. For this reason, for your benefit, please listen to me. I'd better watch my speech. Enough, Germany! Russia and I pick up our relationship where we left off being just friends. I made this perfume from scratch as a gift for Russia. He has been so good to me. I hope you like the aroma I choose. Oh, it's Canada. I haven't known about it for a long time. I will take this in case I found Russia. On the way, I will buy something for Canada. Will you have a date with USA today? But 4 days ago, you told me that he will never find you. I didn't have imagined it. Do you think you're trusting a lot in the USA? I thought it didn't bother you that I'd like USA. It was years ago, so USA likes Mexico. USA wants him. But I didn't know what you told me before. I'm worried that USA wants to take advantage, that's all. Better forget what I said. I wish you luck today. So, how do I look? Too handsome. I will accompany you to the center. Okay, let's go. So, you put down the brown paper tablecloth, put your hair up, and wearing your best junk clothes. What now? Why do you have a headband? Your hair's not long, or in a way, I like the aesthetic. I know the temptation to use the hammer on the back shell is strong. Not naming names, but we're gonna get in a more efficient way. Start instead by removing the apron. Grab the top and flip down, break at the base and remove. There's a small gap at the bottom now. We'll use this to pop the top. Like this. You're taking the lid off, essentially. Now, it's like a makeup container. Remove the lungs and discard. You can scoop out the mustard and use it as a tip from the top shelf. Gross! No! Yeah, opinions on mustard are split, but we know they're wrong. Tap it on the table to get the rest of the guts out, or scoop them out, doesn't matter, just don't eat them. Forbidden spaghetti! No!